welcome. Today is the 6th of April 2020. It's 3:51 local time at night. This is a bit of a market overview. First of all, we have the OPEC meeting, of course, on Wednesday. Keep that in mind. On Thursday, we have US and Canadian data. On Friday, we have the US CPI. And looking at the beginning of the week, we have some Australian dollar data, the cash rate on Tuesday. And tomorrow there should also be a Trump speech. The coronavirus dominates the news, of course. In some countries, the data gets slightly better, but overall it's still a very gloomy outlook. Okay, so euro dollar now at 1.08177. I would expect it to go up this week, so I will look for long entries, especially if it comes down a bit back into the range. It should normalize. So I'm looking for long entries there. Pound yen, as people have seen in the live stream, took the nice upper empty stop as expected. People have predicted that themselves. I'm very proud of that. Well done. So yeah, it went up and took this empty. You could see it live. Fantastic. Now neutral, nothing to do there. Cable, I drew in this level. It was really respected. That's interesting. And yeah, came down into the range as expected. Now short-term stops on both sides. Pretty neutral there. Of course, EG normalized with the expected up move in response to that, since they're negatively correlated. Dollar yen, as expected, went up against the dominant shorties, taking out the high and the stop there. Well done. But of course, if euro dollar goes up at some point, it could get under pressure. Australian dollar will be influenced by the news item on Tuesday. Came down as expected. Now stops on both sides. Low down money flow there, neutral. Remember, when the bias is low, don't just trade, Save your and cash. That's a good thing about the causality. You see when not to trade. Dollar cut, very, very consolidated, rangy, whipsaw, mixed money flow, so that makes sense. Nothing to do there at the moment. Kiwi came down with Aussie as expected. Now rather neutral. Euro yen pretty neutral, went up against the Germany shorties. So yeah, let's see what will happen this week. Stay on top of things. There can be, of course, new downturns in other markets, such as equities, of course. So base case would be like some up move in euro dollar cleaning, but then it can be followed by a trend resumption down, of course, yeah. And dollar strength, depending on what also other markets do, what happens in the world, whether things normalize a bit, or finally after those dramatic weeks, or whether there will be like new shocks to the system. So it's going to be another interesting week. The ones who have subscribed and watched the live stream, well done. They also use the forum we discussed there. Fantastic. Proud of you all. Really proud of you. The hunting season begins, guys. Let's kill those algos, okay? As I always say. The buy side strikes back. So these are interesting times. Great to have you all on board. Continue to use the tools we have created. And it's a fantastic team which is building there. So yeah, as you can see, we are not blind anymore. We can see what's going on in foreign exchange markets and other markets. And we have the edge. So yeah, if you are not a subscriber, consider it. It's very fairly priced. And if you're a company, definitely consider it as well. Okay, looking forward to this week. I think there will be, again, some nice opportunities. Bye.